Just bought this 2016 Hyundai Sonata from auction, and kind of red light. Don't really know what's going on with it. Let's try to fix it. In the glove box, I found this. Kind of read it there. So it's got some codes for the intake camshaft. They quoted $3,000. I don't think that's what's wrong with it. We're gonna try to replace the cam cover sensor, I don't even know what to call it, for $200 and see if that fixes it. That's the last mileage it was at a year ago, and it only has 2 more miles on the odometer after. So I know it's been sitting since they done this. So let's try it. This is the part number. I think this right here is bad. So we're gonna try to fix it. To do it, it's pretty simple. You just take the reservoir out, take the mount off. There's 4 bolts around it. It comes right off, and then you just replace it, put everything back together. So I'm just gonna do that right now. See, I got the new one on here. Everything inside looked okay to me. I didn't see any obvious damage. There was a little bit of oil residue in the inside, which I've seen is a kind of a big component why these go bad. Sorry, my neighbor is mowing the grass. But you can see in here there is debris from, I believe, these contacting the actual cam gear itself. I don't know if that's a common issue, but that's kind of what I got from it. But yeah, you can see you just take a bracket off that's right here for the mount, and you take the mount off itself, which is here, and you have plenty of access to this. So swap this in real quick. I got to replace the spark plug, and I'm going to see if that fixes the issue. All back together, almost. Here's the old one. Placing the valve cover gasket right now, and we're gonna fire her up. All right, got the motor all back together here. New valve cover gasket, new cam plate sensor. I forgot what it's called. And then I put the timing cover back on, RTV'd it. So that's all good to go. Everything should be fine. I guess we'll know when we start it up. If the RPMs slowly rise up to like 2,000, then we know it's still not fixed. So it's got a new CVVT cam gear and the new sensor here. So it should be all good to go, but let's give it a start. And I'm replacing the window regulator too, so. Immediately the check engine light is gone. Before you would clear the code, it automatically come back. It was on no matter what. So that's already a good sign. And we are idling where we should be. It's not climbing. It's just on the cold start, so it's a little bit higher than normal, but and the engine sounds pretty good too. So I think we're all good to go. Sounds good. So I think we're all good to go. It was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to get away with just doing the cam plate, but I ended up having to do the whole cam gear. So not too bad. Glad it's fixed and everything's good. So hey guys, kind of realized didn't kind of go over all the parts and whatnot, what all I had to do exactly. So kind of go over that right now. This right here is what I thought was going to fix it and make the code go away, because in that paper that you saw in the first clip said p0017, which would indicate the exhaust cam, which didn't make sense because they were saying the intake cam was bad. So I don't know. I kind of just figured they were talking about the intake cam, since they said intake cam and they put the wrong code in that diag in the first clip. So bought this. This was, I think, $150. Super simple to install. You just took this off the mount, put the new one in that didn't fix it. So I tore the whole side of the engine down. So basically you just take the coolant reservoir off, the mount right here, and the AC compressor, and then you just unbolt all the screws from the timing cover, and then you take the the pulley off the water pump, and that's really it. I also took the oil pan off, just wanted to verify that the engine was perfectly fine. There's no metal or anything like that, so I just did that too. So I resealed the oil pan, resealed the front timing cover, installed the new cam gear. Basically you just put the engine to the correct timing marks. There's a timing mark on this cam, timing mark on this cam, and then a mark at the very bottom. There's plenty of videos going over the timing marks for this engine, so I'm not going to get into that, but that's basically all you do. You time it up. There's a Allen head in on the cam gear you take off, and then the cam gear comes out. Take off the tensioner, the guides, and everything like that, put the new one on, bolt everything back together, and yeah, it worked. So all in on this repair were around $500. The cam gear that I had to replace was $300 on Rock Auto, and like I said, this was around $150. I think the actual piece that I'm pointing at right now. So the dealership quoted $3,500, so I think it's pretty good for a $500 fix on this engine. And I also painted the hood, and there was a couple more spots on the side over there. I still have to do that right there, but overall I'm going to be in this car very cheap. It's going to sell. I'm going to make pretty good profit on it. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to go over kind of what I did and how much everything cost.